Hey guys, welcome to Current Issues in Human Resources. I'm Dr. Grimes, if you've not had me before, and I'm excited about this, but I'm a little bit wary about it. I agreed to do an independent study thinking that there might be 2 or 3 kids who needed to graduate, and suddenly we've got 10 people in this class, and I really wasn't prepared for that. So this semester of current issues is going to be a little different from what you might have heard other people talking about current issues. Typically, I do a lot of discussion boards, but with the other classes I've got going on and this being added on top of it, I didn't want to have to spend a lot of time every day reading discussion boards. So we're going to try to accomplish the same things, we're just going to do it in a different way. For this video, I wanted to talk through the syllabus. So take a quick moment and go back to the content screen and print out a copy of the syllabus so that you can make notes on it while I talk. I'm going to share my screen and get right into this syllabus to try to help you understand what I'm looking for here. First thing to note here is that I've got my cell phone number. You can call me, you can text me, but remember that if you text me, I don't know who you are. So tell me, this is George from Current Issues. And if you text me the first week of class, hey, this is George from Current Issues, then you wait and you text me in November, I didn't save your number. So this is George from Current Issues. Tell me every time who you are and that it's Current Issues, and then that's all I really need to know. If you want to catch me in my office, my number is 931-4455, and I'll be in my office Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30 until about 1. Tuesday and Thursday I have classes on campus from 9:30 to 10:45 and from 12:30 to 1:45. So I'll be in my office Tuesday and Thursday before class, between class, probably go home after class. What we're trying to do in this particular class is just look at things that are going on in the real world that HR is having to deal with, and they're typically things that are gray areas, and you're going to have to, as an HR person, figure out where you stand, where the company stands on the gray issues so that you can make a recommendation to senior management. So for example, transgenderism is a trending thing, and there's not a right answer, is there? I mean, everybody's going to be unhappy about something. Nobody is going to completely be happy all the time, and no matter what answer you give, some people are going to be throwing you a party, and some people are going to be stringing you up from a pole. Probably shouldn't say things like that. So ignore, just pretend like I never said anything like that. So what we want to do is look at some of those issues, research those issues, kind of find out what's going on, and then I want you to take the perspective that you're HR and you're trying to help a new manager understand this topic and what they need to think about and how HR can help them dealing with this topic. And I want you to be able to present a video that we could share in orientation. So you're going to have to make sure that you're very professional, that you're very poised, you've got good eye contact, that sort of thing, but that it really gets to the heart of what this issue is all about. So transgenderism, you're going to want to talk about what that is and how it impacts our company, what the manager needs to be thinking about as he or she is dealing with this issue and people who bring this issue up, and what HR can do to help them. So identify, first of all, see how HR can be a strategic tool in the development of our employees. Identify hot issues, trending issues, be able to understand them, pros, cons, pluses, minuses, strengths, weaknesses, so forth. Present a video in such a way that we recognizes that understanding and managing this well is going to make them stronger employees, stronger managers, so forth, and it's going to make our people more loyal and more satisfied, and therefore we will be more competitive. And then finally be able to share what you think in the process of this, and not so much what do you think from a personal sense of right and wrong from being in church all my life, or mama told me this, or granddaddy told me that, but from the perspective of what's going on in society and what's fair, and even if it's something different from what you agree on. So you may have a particular opinion, for example, about transgenderism or homosexuality or whatever. That can't necessarily factor into what's the right thing to do. We got to look at laws, we got to look at culture, a lot of different things. So those are the outcomes. Be able to take an issue, research that issue, understand that issue in such a way that you can communicate to somebody else about it. I think this is a great opportunity to really dig into research in a practical way. There is no textbook. You're going to need to join the Society for Human Resource Management. That is www.shrm.org. There are different levels of membership. I'm a professional membership, but they have a student membership that's only like $40 or $45, and it lasts a whole year. So you'll use it this semester a lot, and then you can continue to reflect on it, to pull ideas from it for the rest of the year until next August under that same membership. You also got to have a very good webcam on your laptop, on your tablet, whatever, and a good microphone so that you can record these videos. As far as enrollment verification, 2 things you have to do by next Tuesday night. You've got to complete the check-in quiz, 5 simple questions. You ought to get every one of them right. And then the hello discussion board. Now, normally what I've done is you just type a little paragraph, but that's very impersonal. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to think about what would be in your paragraph, but then go and record a video like I'm doing right now. Start your camera, talk to the camera, tell me a little bit about who you are, where you are, if you're about to graduate or you got a semester left or whatever, what you're interested in learning. Tell me just a little bit about your family or something interesting about your hobbies or things like that. And when you've recorded about a 2-minute video, you load it to YouTube, and then you go to the discussion board and you post the link, the URL link to that video. Once you've posted your link, then you start looking at the links that other people have posted. There's only 10 of us in this class, so you ought to be able to watch my video, which is already out there, and the 9 other videos, and then post a comment or something about, hey, you love Disney, man, I was just there last summer, or you like hiking, man, that's cool, I like hiking. You go camping, here's one of the funnest places I've ever been. But just interact a little bit. So for enrollment verification, both things are due Tuesday night. You do one of them but not the other, I'm going to tell the registrar you're not participating because you're not following directions, you're not looking at this video, you're not reading that syllabus, so you're not really participating. So make sure you do both, the check-in quiz and post your video link to your discussion. Hello. My philosophy, course requirements. There are no exams, so don't worry about ProctorU. How do you get your grade? Verification items are 10% of your grade. That's an easy difference between an A and a B. Now, of course, if you don't do the verification items, you get dropped from the class and you can't do the rest of this. During the course of the semester, there are going to be 15 topics, and you're going to work with a partner. There are 10 people here, so we've got 5 partner groups. You work with the same partner all semester long, and I'll let you pick your partner to the best that we have the ability to do that. Some of you are just going to say, assign me to somebody, so I'll let you pick your partners and then kind of assign whoever's left. But it's going to be important that both you and your partner agree to this. If you don't know anybody, we'll just assign folks. But each week you'll have a topic. I'll give you a couple of SHRM article links to read through, and then you and your partner will do your own research. You'll find some articles, she'll find some articles. During the week you'll get together, you'll talk about those articles, you'll share the links, and you'll read each other's articles. And over the course of the week, you'll both learn a lot about this topic. Again, transgenderism. You'll learn a lot about that and what's going on and what's the pros and what's the cons and what are people doing and so forth. All right, in every 3-week sequence, week number 1, each of you will record me a video that's about 5 minutes long, where you'll do the things I've talked about. Here's what the topic's all about. Here's what you, Mr. Manager, Ms. Manager, need to understand about that and how it's going to impact you. And here's how HR is going to help you deal with that. And you want to be able to record this 5-minute video very professionally, so what you wear matters. Your tone of voice matters. Whether you're looking down at note cards or looking off to the side matters. Whether you stutter or you or you hesitate or pause matters. You're trying to create a very professional training video for new manager orientation. So in week number 1, each of you will record your own independent individual video. You work together to get the knowledge, and then you record your own videos. In week number 2 of that, one of you does a video, but the other does not. And in week number 3, the one who didn't do a video in week 2 does the video in week 3, and the one who did do the video in week 2 does not do the video in week 3. So you're going to do a video 2 weeks out of 3 every time. So this series we all, and then maybe you're A and you don't do B, and the next time all and you don't do A but you do B. You guys decide. I'm telling you which ones all are going to do, but you decide with your partner if you're A this week or if you're B next week. And from each 3-week series, you decide who does which video when you have an option. Okay? So you're going to record 10 videos in 15 weeks. Those are worth up to 50 points apiece. On the weeks that you don't record the video, you're going to get a 0, but we're going to drop that 0. They won't count. Along with that video, whether you produce a video or you don't in a particular week, every week you're going to do a topic recap. You're going to tell me the articles that you gave to your partner. You're going to give me links or titles of the articles that your partner gave you, and then you're going to give me a really honest summary. My partner didn't really help me much this week, or my partner was absent this week, or my partner just went over and above to make sure that I had what I needed to create a good video. I expect that if this goes the way that I want it to, both partners will say every week, my partner was great. But if your partner wasn't, please tell me honestly. Each of those topic recaps is worth 10 points. You will do all 15. Remember, some weeks you do a video, you still do a topic recap. Some weeks you don't do a video, you still do a topic recap. So all 15 will get graded, all 15 will be kept, but the topic videos sometimes will drop that 0. But note that the topic videos is almost half your grade. You've got to be able, for this class, to produce a quality video. All right, the topic recaps, 10%. A professional video. Early in the semester, you're going to pick somebody who works in HR in a professional role somewhere. And you're going to make an appointment to talk to them, either on the phone or face-to-face, about what they do, why they like HR, how they got into HR, and so forth. And then you're going to create, for me, another 3 or 4 minute video where you tell me about this person and what you learned from talking with them. I'm calling that my professional video because you're creating a video about a professional. Worth 100 points, it's a quarter of your grade. And then the final is 100 points. It is, I haven't decided yet if it's through the quizzes part of class or through the assignments part of class. So it's going to be writing somehow. It's not going to be true, false, multiple choice, but short answer, essay, maybe something like that. And it's worth 10% of your grade. So I've talked through most of this. Overall, you find out the percentage of points you got for a category and you multiply that by the weight. Verification items, the videos, we'll talk more about that as we start to do those in week number 2. Recaps you should know about, professional you should know about a whole lot already, final exam. Moving through here, you got to get a C or better to graduate. 90 points or more after they're all weighted and added get you that A. Grades generally, I've got to have time to watch the videos and think about the videos. Read through real quickly the topic recaps. So give me about 4 days. Most stuff is going to be due either on Sunday or Monday. So by the end of that week, I should have everything posted to GoView. Academic integrity, disabilities, something new that we're being encouraged to put into our syllabus is something about mental health services. And mental health doesn't necessarily have a negative connotation like a disability, but stress can create some mental health issues. Being tired, physically tired, having a lot of pressure on you, you just need to talk to somebody. So here's some good resources, most of which I believe, maybe all of which, is free for GSW students. So talk to people if you're struggling with stuff. Email, classroom policies. Please don't turn in things late. If I give you until Monday night, get it in by Monday night. Maybe once this semester I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on something being late, but if it happens twice, you're going to get a 0, no matter how close it is to the deadline of due dates. Subject to change. Here's basic reminders of things that are due. The check-in and hello discussion Tuesday night. Generally, videos are going to be due on Monday night. You have all week to research it, and then Sunday and Monday to create your video. It's due Monday night. The topic recaps are due Sunday after the week has ended. The professional video due Sunday the 26th, and the window for the final exam is just 2 days, but it won't be hard to do. As you see from the calendar, In week number 2, all of you will do a video. In week number 3, one of you will, and in week number 4, the other of you will. And then it's back to all, one of you, the other of you, all, one of you, the other of you. And again, you may be A one week, and you may be A in weeks 2, 3, 4, but you're B in weeks 5, 6, 7, whatever the case may be. You figure it out with your partner, agree who's doing it which week, and you're good. Every week there's a video due, either from both of you or from one of you. Every week there's a topic recap due. Professional video is due along with everything else, but it's a very predictable schedule. I think that you'll enjoy researching a lot of these topics. You'll have a lot of fun learning. I'm going to stop the sharing here and go back to my ugly self. But again, I think the topics are really interesting. They've proven to be very interesting over the past couple of years as I've added topics to the list. People like hearing about these things, and there are going to be some topics you thought, I've never thought of that before, and you're really going to enjoy looking into it. I encourage you to work well as a team, to even in a week when you don't have to do a video, make it your goal to help your partner get the best possible grade out of that 50-point video. So help them gather the information they need, maybe even work together to create a little outline of some sort of how to talk about it. All right, I think that should answer most of the questions about the syllabus. If you have questions, you can go to the Ask Dr. Grimes discussion board and post something that everyone can read, or you can text me, or you can email me or something. But I'd encourage you to use the Ask Dr. Grimes discussion board, because the question that you think may be stupid, I'm going, gosh, I should have talked about that. And everybody would be interested in beneficial in hearing that answer. So ask questions if you're not sure. I think I'm going to try to get a video during the week next week before you get into the first topic that goes a little more in depth as to what you might want to do well on this. Beyond that, I think that's it. So again, open invitation. Text me, ask Dr. Grimes if you have questions. Otherwise, I hope you're really starting to get excited about what could be a very, very eye-opening kind of class, probably delivered in a way that you really haven't ever done before, but that is going to be very, very beneficial to you going forward. That is going to be it for now. So I'll say farewell, and I'll interact with you some during the week. Get on that hello discussion, because I'm interested to meet you and to see you.